Hey guys, Chad with BAKO'S Custom Lawn, and I have the Honda push mower here. This is the HRX, and there's a common problem with these. I don't know if you guys ever ran into it or not, but it's basically where the little bushing in the transmission there, and actually let me get this off of here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Flip this. So there's a little space right. Let me see if I can show it to you here. A little space right there. What happens is I guess from what people's told me, it hasn't actually happened to me yet, but there's a little bushing that'll come off from the wheel and work its way over into your transmission seal. And it'll basically poke a hole in the little rubber seal there, and all your transmission oil will leak out of there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to put this little clamp right here, just a hose clamp. And what you do is we're going to take it apart, and then we're going to put it around that, and we're going to tighten it up. And basically what that's going to do is prevent that little wheel bushing to come off of there and poke a hole in your transmission seal. So basically extend the life of your mower. So I didn't know this, someone else taught me this. So anyway, let's get started. So flip this thing back around. Now, show you what I'm doing, but I'll show you like the after. So anyway, I'm just going to point this thing down and then get you over here as close as I can, maybe off to the side here, so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Now when you tilt your mower, you want to make sure you tilt it on the side of where the oil fill cap is, because you don't want your oil leaking in to your air filter and all that stuff. So we got it tilted the right way, and so I'm going to grab a flathead screwdriver. So we're basically going to unthread this, because there's no way to get it on there unless you do this. We're going to unthread this thing, so it's basically like this, right? It's hard to show you here, but yeah, it's like this. It's unthreaded, and we're going to rethread it once we get it on there. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do this. I don't have a whole lot of light in here, but I think I can see enough to where I can do it. And then you guys will have to let me know if you guys ever heard of this before, because I did not hear about it, and it's kind of new to me. So anyway, get this on here, and you gotta, it's kind of tricky because you gotta get this tight back up again, and it doesn't want to, since I had to bend it to get it on here, it's kind of hard to get it to hold it enough to get it back on again. So let me see if I can at least get it started here. Okay, I think I got it started, hopefully. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it on there. Okay. Yep, it's on there, guys. Okay, so let me kind of show you what we're looking at here. Let me get you down here. Maybe I didn't have the best angle there. Maybe I should have been over here on this side. But you know, these videos are kind of tricky, so way around. Now you can see that it's on there, right here. Now I'm just going to finish tightening it up. Now you don't want it on either side of the other. You want it directly in the center, and I'll show you that here in a second. So stick you back up here for a second. Around like that. Hopefully you guys can see me a little better this way. There you go. That's a lot better. So, not a lot of space to work in, but and it's kind of tricky holding it here as well. So once I get this bad boy tightened, just gonna make sure it's kind of in the middle. And it wants to turn on me now. But I want that screw over here to where I can get at it. Okay, I don't know if I've got that in the middle the way I want it. Lower it just a little bit. Alright. That looks pretty good right there. You guys will have to play with it to get it right where you want. But just the main idea here is to get it tightened on there. You want to tighten it up pretty good. Okay. I think we're on there good. Okay. It all looks fairly good. Now, I think we probably want to break off this little extra. Uh-oh, it turned on me. That's not good. Alright, let me grab some needle nose pliers here. Didn't think that would turn on me, but it did. But it pretty much is going to turn anyway because that whole thing turns. Let me see here. I don't think I have my needle nose pliers, but. And I don't think it's necessary to have to, yeah, the whole thing turns obviously, because that's what turns your wheel. But all I was trying to do was get it to where I could cut this excess piece off. I'm just gonna wiggle it back and forth till it comes off of there. We don't need that extra flopping around on us. Tighten this up while I got a hold of this a little bit more. Like I said, guys, I'm just trying to get the excess cut off of here because I don't want it flopping around in there, obviously. And you don't want to have the opposite effect too. You don't want to cause that to go into your You don't want this to be the cause of that going into your transmission. So, and basically, from what I can tell, I pretty much got it. I was just trying to get a little bit more of that cut off of there. So, there's no chance of that getting into the transmission, which I don't think it's going to, because it's nice and bent over. Yeah. Okay guys, so I got it where I want it. Now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Let me flip this thing around. It's sure been warm here. I don't know about where you guys are, but now. So anyway, this is what it'll look like. Right? Now I kind of cut the end of that off because it's a little longer than I wanted. I'm probably going to play with that a little more till I get that completely broke off. That way there's nothing that can damage it. But basically what happens is there's a little piece inside the wheel there. After it gets so much wear, it breaks off, works its way down the shaft and into your transmission seal. It's rubber inside there. And then basically what happens is all your transmission fluid leaks out and your transmission burns up. So this is a fix that you can do yourself, and I know a lot of you guys are running these mowers, and we want to. I mean, they're not cheap. They're, you know, $1,200, $900 if you're lucky, but generally they're about $1,200 right now. And the only place you can find them is generally on eBay, or because Home Depot's like out of them. All they have is the cheaper one. So, anyways. Any questions, leave them in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You just put that around there, cinch it up nice and tight, and you don't want it on one side or the other. You want it right in the center. There's not very much space there, so you just want to make sure it's directly in the center, and you want to break off that excess of that hose clamp so it's not flopping around under there. So anyway, any questions, like I said, leave them in the comments. If these kind of videos help you out, make sure you like and subscribe and share it with your other lawn care friends or even homeowners, because this is technically, you know, not a commercial unit, but we all use them because they're cheaper. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one, and try to stay cool.